I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good.
Okay, so I already moisturized my skin using my daily moisturizer that I use. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start priming like areas that I get oily using the MAC smoothing primer. The actual name of this is just called matte. I just say the matte primer, but it's very smoothing. And I've just focused that on my T-zone area. And as you guys can see, my skin is not the greatest right now. That's okay, because you know, we're all human. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this up. The star of the show today is Juvia's Place Foundation. I'm in the shade Punta, Cana, as you guys can see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my face. This foundation is a lot thicker. If you guys can see that, it's pretty thick. And it's not running down my fingers. It's very, very thick. A lot of you might like this and a lot of you may not. It is very full coverage. I've worn this before and I've worn it in very, very hot temperatures. It is very cold today in Ottawa. It's cold, there's snow on the ground, so we're gonna test it out in the cold and see how we like this. The claims on this is full coverage and it just says apply product with a wet beauty sponge or a synthetic makeup brush with a sweeping and buffing motion all over the face. I like to go in with my e.l.f. Beauty sponge, and thank you to my sister for introducing this to me and getting it for me because it has completely replaced my beauty blender. We're just gonna go ahead and blend this out. And as I'm blending it out, it kind of looks like a powder finish. I would still set this foundation just because I am oily. And I guess that it helps that I have a few breakouts because you guys can see the way it's covering up this side of my face. Sometimes I apply way too much on my forehead when I don't need it and I just drag it down my cheeks. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but this is what my skin is looking like with the foundation on. I could still see my blemishes, so I'm actually gonna apply a little bit more on these areas and see if that covers it up. When I first tried this foundation on, I didn't have as many breakouts as I do now, but we'll see how this builds up. Okay, so this is covering up really well. That's a second layer of foundation. I think it covered up really well. This looks so velvety soft. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks so soft. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Full coverage it is. I would definitely say it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's actually very, very light. It does transfer, so you're gonna have to set it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So far, it looks good. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face off camera and I'll be right back to show you guys what the finished look is looking like. I'll be right back. So this is how the foundation is looking, you guys. I went ahead and I set it with my Airspun loose powder and MAC mineralized powder. It looks very, very good. I'm looking at the monitor too and it looks very good. It's very, very smooth and soft. It's not heavy cakey at all. I feel like a lot of people will like this foundation. Again, I am in the shade Punta Cana. For those of you who are wondering, I want to see how this wears in the cold weather, if it looks drying or anything like that. I am oily in my T-zone and dry everywhere else, so we're gonna see how that is. Currently, it is 1:38 p.m. and I will be checking in throughout the day. I will also be letting you guys know my final thoughts on this. This is a thick foundation, but in no means is it heavy. It does not feel cakey. It really reminds me of Huda Beauty foundation. It's just not heavy like that one. It's like medium full coverage. As you guys saw earlier, I had to put a second layer on my problematic areas and it covered up no problem. I'm gonna go about my day and then I will check back later and then let you know all my thoughts about this foundation. Off the bat, I love it. I've tried it in Florida and I loved it, but I want to see how it holds up in this cold weather. But yeah, I will check back later. Bye. Hey guys, so this is what my makeup is looking like right now. It is 3:04. I think it looks pretty good. So far, so good. Hey guys, so I'm back. So it is 8:41 right now in the evening and this is what my face is looking like. So I've been wearing this foundation for a while and I went out, I ate, I went and I worked, and by work I mean cleaning, so I've been sweating and my foundation looks pretty damn good. In all honesty guys, I would go out and get this. It's good stuff. If you like this kind of look, like it looks filtered, my skin looks filtered. Let me know down in the comments section if you guys have this foundation, if you like it, if you hate it. Let me know what you think. Also let me know how you think it looks on my skin. I honestly just love this foundation. And when I go to Ulta in the States, I'll definitely be picking up more. I already have a backup in my makeup collection, so I definitely say go ahead and give this a try if you're on the hunt for a new foundation. And it wasn't even that expensive. I think it was like $20. So I mean, for the price point, it's a really good foundation. So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.